Hello besties, welcome to my channel, the Judy TV show. In this channel guys, I talk about marriage and marriage related trending issues. My name, as you all know by now, is Judith. Thank you. Welcome on board. If this is the first time you're seeing my face, to my old returnees, I'm so grateful to you guys. Friends, I want to address the issue of the man, what is his name? Somebody, a Debiri, a Chebiri, the man that alleged his wife um, has married another man and that is even pregnant for him. That man has always been supporting Yul and Judy. The man does not see anything wrong in a man being polygamous, whether as a Catholic or whatever, because I know that Catholics prohibit polygamy. But this man was so much at home with what Yul did, to the extent that he was supporting you at every post he makes and everything. He's always been in support of you, and that is an African man. He's entitled to whatever number of wives he wants and everything. Indirectly shading May that she has to just accept it. Now the issue of this May and you, just like a recap, if you look at the photograph where Yul and May, when they met initially, you could just see the innocency in them, and then Yul had absolutely nothing that time, and then they started their courtship before May even now went to university, and he too. And then in 2004 they got married. I think May should be about 1920 there about that time, because I think she's 40 or 41 now. And then God bless them. They started having children immediately after they got married. So they had Daniel, the first, and then had three younger brothers, even though Kambili is no longer with us. And then on the part of Judy Austin, she was also married at such a young age, about 19 or 20 thereabouts, to Mr. Emmanuel Obasi. That man sent her to school. That man stepped down his own ambition, his own destiny, just to see that his wife, his young wife, comes up by sending her to school. What happened? After that, the best way to now pay him back was for Judy Austin and for you to meet wherever. And then a relationship started. Mr. Obasi, I recall that when this whole brouhaha started, he granted an interview and now said that you came to his house and hired a van and packed every of Judy Austin's belongings with his two children and Judy Austin, and then took them to Enugu. Apparently rented a house for her in Enugu, and they she started staying there with the children, and then they now continued with the relationship. Somewhere along the line, when the relationship continued for years, 6 years thereabout, somewhere along the line, when Judy Austin now became pregnant and now gave birth to Stadike, just to like give a name to it so that it doesn't look as if you cheated on his wife, he now decided to convert the adultery to a marriage. And then they now started mounting pressure on Mr. Obasi to come and take his bride price so that you can pay his own. Then when the man now did, it was just returned to him. There's a way they return bride price, the way they create, it's not just one man that comes to pay a bride price. If there's any need to return it, it's also not just one man. I understand, from the southeastern part of the country, where all the parties are from. Now, when that was done, it was given back to the man just like that, so that to pave way for you to now pay his own. You did not go with neither of his four elder brothers, nor his father that is well known. He now went and hired some people, artisans at the Onisha market or so, and then went to Judy Austin's house to go and pay the dowry. At least that was the story we had. Because today there's no photograph of where the dowry was paid. Yul has not confirmed it. Judy Austin has not confirmed it. So for people that are saying, what is it that this Judy Austin did? What is wrong in marrying a second wife and all that? So I just gave this background so that we know that the foundation ab initio was wrong. And the Bible said, if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? But when she now had the Stadike, Yul now made a post that he made that time when he was still in Enugu with Judy Austin. And then, boom, on his Instagram page, he now said, it is time to announce to the whole world, my son, Stadike Monachimso Yul and Edochie, by my second wife, Judy Austin. The internet broke. Because May was not aware. A lot of people didn't see it coming. In fact, it was just Lover that they wanted to expose it. So apparently you now wanted to like, okay, let me say it before so that it doesn't look as if it's a secret. So that was just the summary of what went on, or the issue of this Yul and Judy Austin and their marriage. Now, this particular man, like I said, is married. He has four daughters, four beautiful daughters, and all things were going on well with him, or supposedly. But this man is an ardent supporter of Yul Edochie, that what he did is, there's nothing wrong in what he did, that he's entitled to how many wives, so many wives, he's entitled, African man is a polygamous man in nature, that what is her name, May, should accept that, and so on and so forth. This man kept on every post he makes, he's always shading me indirectly and supporting you, and then want something now happen to the man. First of all, I like to, much as we are saying that yes, Euro is not the first person to take a second wife, or neither will he be a second wife. But let me even ask, is Euro even into a polygamist? Because May has walked away. Okay, maybe Christabel, the one that said he has a son for him, I don't know, because Euro has not come to debunk that. Neither has his parents or any of his brothers, come to debunk that. So allegedly, Christabel of a lady said that Yul is responsible for her pregnancy, and she just gave birth to a baby boy, I think when a couple of months back this year. So Yul, for me as at now, Yul is not a polygamist. He has only Judy Austin for now, because May has walked away, And then Yul is also a Catholic, and I know that Catholics prohibits polygamy. So you begin to wonder, in the southeastern part of the country where they are from, it is only when a man probably doesn't have a son, majorly, when there's no male child, that's when the man will now go for a second wife. And when he's even going for that second wife, he informs the first wife, so that in welcoming the second wife, the first wife will go with him to welcome the second wife. But in the case of you, it did not happen like that. So that is why it is a case of an adultery that was converted into a marriage, just to save face. However, I come back to the issue of the Mr. Is he a chebiri, a debiri of a man? This man continued to, support you, and then threw shades at me and all that. And like I said, the man is married with four beautiful daughters. Guys, you know what happened? The wife started dating another married man. Yes, you heard me right. The wife of the man that has four children for him, that is the four daughters, the lady started dating another man, right? Not only was she dating the man, she became pregnant for the man. You heard me right. Not only was she pregnant for the man now married her. Yes, that man now married her. Then the husband, the Mr. Debiri, Chebiri of a man, started crying wolf. Oh, that is so devastated. Oh, that this is what happened. And this. So I'm like, what are you? No, what exactly are you? No, come out right. What exactly is the issue here? You supported polygamy, and that man that has an affair with your wife, probably is also a proud polygamist, and he has seen a wife, a woman, irrespective of the fact that she was married, just like Judy Austin. He is in love with your wife, and then he started dating her, and she became pregnant for him, and then gave her, I don't know whether she has given birth by now, the man married her, just like what played out between Judy Austin and Yo, because Judy Austin was married, and then the two children had, they're about 16 and 14 now. I don't know whether it's the guy that is 16 or the lady that, but one is 16 and the other is 14. There are two, a boy and a girl, either Kelvin or Chizoba or so. So it's the same thing that played out between you and the Judy Austin, that played out between the man and his wife, but this man couldn't take it. But that is the same man that has been trolling me, Edochie. You should have accepted it. If you don't want it, any African man is entitled to as many wives as he wants, and so on and so forth. So this other man that has your wife is also entitled to as many wives as he wants. And now he has gotten a woman that he loves. So why are you crying wolf? The man now made a post, the last post that I saw that he made, where he was begging his wife, please come back home. Your daughters are missing you. In fact, I think 2 or 3 of them are sick. I took them to the hospital. They gave them tablets, but they were not getting better until they gave them injection. But they are crying that they want to see you. I say, what is this man talking about? Is it not the same thing that Judy Austin did? Because the 2 children that she has with Mr. Obasi, she kept them away from the man. This man came and was crying on social media, asking for help, seeking for help. that for the past 10 years he has not seen his children. Now you have your own children. At least the woman was good enough. He left the children for you, and then she has just moved on with her new husband. So why are you crying? What is the problem here? What's the challenge? What is not balanced here? Mr. Chebri, and every other person that is out there, when you judge somebody, especially in this marital journey, it's just because you are not there. It's just because it has not happened to you. When it happens to you, you begin to understand, have a tint of what the other person is feeling. God allowed it to happen to this man so that he can feel the pains that May Edochie felt. So have you seen it now? May didn't even see, just like he didn't also see his own. Then this woman just went on with the man married her Gabada. Wonders the man just married her Gabada. Just the same way he played that between Yul and Judy and Judy Austin. So I don't know why that man is complaining. But like I am saying, if you want to judge somebody, try and put yourself in the person's shoes. It makes it easier. But for you to come out, like I said, Yul is a Catholic. Catholic prohibits polygamy. So on what basis is this polygamy? And then you now want to marry this person. If it is normal that you're going to marry somebody for maybe your wife doesn't have sons for you or whatever, could you not have told your father? Could you not have gone with your father? Because it's the southeastern part of the country. I've said this in a couple of my videos. The southeastern part, southeasterners, they marry, it's always from the male side. I don't know how to explain it. That is, a man leads the delegation to lead another man, either a nephew, a son, or whatever, to go and marry a wife. But in case of you, it was different people that are from, not even from his state, that he went and hired. They now came as his kinsmen to represent his kinsmen, and they went and paid the bride price of Judy Austin. That is, if he did, because that's what was allegedly that he did. But Yul has not come out to say that he married Judy Austin. Judy Austin has also, because there was no photograph, apparently because they were hiding it, so that nobody would go and tell his wife. Maybe that was why they didn't record anything or take any photos. But the point I'm making here is that what is happening to that man, or what has happened to that man, is exactly what happened to me. So I don't know why the man is complaining. Because in that of Judy Austin and Yul and Judy, not only May, is the one that is hurting. Mr. Bassett is also the one that, in fact, is the one that is even hurting the most, because he said for the past 10 years that Judy Austin denied him from seeing his children. Meanwhile, this man paid her bride price, so the children belongs to him, rightly. And then he was denied access to his children. So how do you begin to describe that? And yet you will come out and then be supporting you and saying that there's nothing wrong in what you do. Now that it has happened to you, why are you complaining? You now came and wrote an epistle telling your wife that you want to apologize, you want to make it public to apologize to her, or probably you did something to her that made her to walk away. That's why you are now saying you want to apologize publicly, that she should come back home. Somebody that another man has married. So you want her to now divorce the man, or to leave the man and come back. No, now. So you should feel the pain. Then you too, you can now go ahead, since polygamy is a good, you can now go ahead and marry like 2 or 3, you understand, to replace her, so that they can help you to take care of the girls. And this is another a man that has 4 daughters. These daughters, you don't know how their marital journey is going to be. You don't know how their marital destiny is going to play out. And you're here supporting a man who hurt his wife, that suffered with him, who hurt his wife that was there, a wife of his youth. Even when the Bible says, do not be treacherous with the wife of your youth, and you're supporting the man. Now it has happened to you. You should just pray and trust God that it won't happen to your daughters. Because you have 4 of them. 4 out of that 4. Out of that 4. Bringing them up alone is going to be an issue for this man. Where will he start from? By the time these girls are now growing into womanhood, from puberty to womanhood and everything, how will he handle it without a mother there? So you better go and marry another, maybe 2 or 3 other women, so that they can help you give birth to their own, and then help you to take care of these other 4. Since you believe that what you did is good and there's no problem with what he did. Can we just be fair when we are judging others? Not because we are not the ones that are feeling the pains. We just talk with reckless abandon. We don't care how the person feels. We just give judgments like that as if we are the best. I just want to let that man know that what happened to May is exactly what is happening to him. So please let him be calm and enjoy it. Look for one or two or three, or if he can even make it four or five, let him just go ahead. This other woman has moved on, just like Judy Austin moved on with Yul and Judy. So they shouldn't be complaining now from the man, okay? By the time his wife, the children are grown, he should also take care of the girls to make sure that their marital journey does not end up the way Judy Austin's own ended up, or the way that their mother's own ended up. That's the result when you sow the wrong seed, when you know that people are hurting and you're mocking them. Because I see it as a mockery, I see it as a mockery, because there's just no basis for you to go for a second wife. That wasn't even a second wife, it was an adultery that lasted for 6 years until the child now came in. So he just wanted to, give a name to it so it doesn't look as if he's cheating on his wife or that is irresponsible. So there was no question of that is a second wife, whatever, somebody's wife, and then that's the person that you're not making a second wife. On what basis? When you have three sons. Three sons. Forget about Kambili that is no longer with us, but three. That's Kambili, Carl, and Zayn. But now it's just Zayn and Carl that is there with Daniel. So it's not an easy thing. It's not a funny thing when somebody comes out like that, and a matured man at that, and you just come out and you're judging people like that. Meanwhile, you have four daughters. Four daughters. Even if your wife is there, four solid daughters that you don't know how, like I said, you don't know how their marital journey is going to be, and you sat down there and you're judging somebody. You're clapping for you. So which means May can go to places, no matter how devastated she felt, no matter how hot she felt, whichever way she felt, it doesn't matter, so long as this other man is having his way. That was a wrong judgment, Mr. Is he a deputy, a chibli? I don't know which one, but I just know something like that, whatever name it is, whichever one that is correct. The way you went about the judging May was absolutely wrong, and that is what is now playing out in your family. And you are now crying that you are so devastated by what happened and all that. Who wouldn't be? Oh, karma is so close, closer than we think most times. Okay, guys, I saw that, friends. I said, let me react to this. Okay, yes, that's what I want to say in this video. I like you guys to like this video, leave a comment on the comment section, and subscribe to my channel so that anytime I upload any video discussing any topic or reacting to any video, you will be amongst the first to see it, and also share your comments with me, your thoughts with me at the comment section, so that we can have a conversation on that. Okay, yes, I like to end this video here, guys. Thank you for always watching my videos. I know you are going to watch this one. Are you not going to? Please do. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.